Good morning, everyone. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 4th of May. New Zealand's jobs report. Good or bad? Overnight, New Zealand's employment report for the first quarter showed that the unemployment rate rose to 5.7% from 5.3% previously, exceeding the forecast of a lesser increase to 5.5%. Other aspects of the report were rather encouraging though, as the labour force participation rate rose considerably above expectations and the labour cost index accelerated on a yearly basis. The increase in the participation rate suggests that more people are encouraged to start looking for a job, which is a good thing. Perhaps this is why New Zealand dollar rose somewhat on the news. The advance was not sustained though, and the pair quickly gave back all of its gains to trade even lower in the next hours. Overall, more people entering the labour force is a sign that the economy continues to perform relatively well. Nevertheless, following the strong easing bias by the RBNZ's latest gathering statement, the implicit probability for more stimulus at the upcoming meeting is currently over 70%. We maintain the view that the biggest determinant of another rate cut by the bank may be the 2-year inflation expectations print due to be released on the 17th of May, as the latest decline in this indicator was the driver for the surprise cut in March. Until that release, we believe that New Zealand dollar could remain under selling interest, weighed on by high expectations for further easing and the recent rebound in the dollar index. Additionally, the latest rate cut by the RBA may be another factor to put downward pressure on the Kiwi, given the close trading relationship between the two economies. As for today's events, during the European Day, we get the final service sector and composite PMIs for April from the countries we got the manufacturing data on Monday. The final forecasts for France, Germany and Eurozone as a whole are the same as the initial estimates, so we do not expect any major reaction from the euro at these releases, unless we have significant revisions. Eurozone's retail sales are also due to be released. The ECB holds its non-monetary policy meeting. In Sweden, the Riksbank releases the minutes of its April policy meeting, where it kept its benchmark interest rate unchanged, but expanded its bond purchasing program. The bank also reaffirmed its pledge to intervene in the currency market if SEK appreciates too quickly. Thus, given that SEK has continued to strengthen following the meeting, we will look through the minutes in order to get clues on how willing is the bank to act again or intervene in the FX market. In the UK, the Construction PMI for April is coming out and is expected to have slid to 54 from 54.2. On Tuesday, the manufacturing index fell below the critical 50 mark for the first time since March 2013. The weakening manufacturing sector continues to act as a drag on growth, which slowed to 0.4% quarter over quarter in the first quarter and is likely to remain subdued heading into the Brexit ballots in our view. Having that in mind, we expect the construction PMI to decline as well, perhaps even below the forecast. From the US, we have the ADP Employment report for April. Today is ahead of the non-farm payrolls. The ADP figure is expected to show that the private sector gained 196k jobs, significantly less than it did in the previous month, where the print hit 200k. Despite the potential decline though, this is still expected to be a solid report, something that could increase speculation that the NFP print due out on Friday may also come close to 200k. Factory orders for March are due out, but no forecast is available. Durable goods orders rebounded in the same month, so given the strong correlation between the two series, I would expect factory orders to show gains as well. The final market service sector PMI and the ISM non-manufacturing PMI, both for April, are also coming out. No forecast is available for the market index, but the market generally pays more attention to the ISM figure, which is expected to rise somewhat. The preliminary market PMI showed that the service sector expanded in April, which supports a possible increase in the ISM index. We have two speakers on Wednesday's agenda. British Prime Minister David Cameron speaks on Brexit before the Parliament Committee, while ECB Governing Council member Jens Weidmann speaks at the annual meeting of the Asian Development Bank. For more information, including technical analysis, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Charalambos Pissouros, Senior Analyst at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.